For the first 3 years of thinking about it, I was a naysayer, and about 2 years ago, I switched, and I'm actually, as I said in the last 2 years, I'm a big believer.
Welcome back to the Daily Stack. This is not financial advice, unless you're copying Larry Fink's crypto portfolio and calling it risk-managed diversification. In which case, carry on, legend. Let's stack it.
I'm in the dojo flipping charts like bricks. Kung fu hustle with my candlestick tricks. Sword clashes echo while the blockchain ticks. I'm stacking these coins like a kung fu flick. Market moves deadly like a tiger's claw. Fist full of heat to break the profit law. Charts doing high kicks, call it Shaolin math. Flipping bags so fast, it's a digital path.
Larry Fink used to clown on Bitcoin.
But most importantly, what I think about most of these cryptocurrencies, it just identifies how much money laundering there is being done in the world.
Now he runs the biggest Bitcoin ETF on the planet. And guess what? He just bagged another one. The Ethereum Spot ETF is live. And this isn't about adoption. It's about control. BlackRock isn't here to cheer for crypto. They're here to run the rails, tokenize the assets, and collect the fees. The suits showed up at the party, and now the house music is getting replaced by elevator jazz. And we're all still dancing. Today's deep dive, Larry Fink, BlackRock, and how they're slowly turning crypto into TradFi 2.0. The Bitcoin and Ethereum double play.
Believer in it because I do believe it is an alternative source for wealth holding. I don't believe it's ever going to be a currency. I believe it's an asset class.
First came IBIT, BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF. It went live and then steamrolled the competition. Billions in inflows, zero drama, and instant dominance. But that was just phase one. Phase two, Ethereum. BlackRock has the two biggest crypto assets wrapped in compliance, available on every retirement platform and positioned for trillions in passive inflows. No seed phrases, no bridges, just the world's largest asset manager saying, would you like your crypto with or without dividends? It's not just bullish. It's a complete absorption of public market exposure in Larry's vault. In the ETF era, it's only the surface layer.
I want the SEC to rapidly approve the tokenization of bonds and stocks. That will simplify things, make things easier. Some of the tax on BlackRock would never have to vote on a proxy vote anymore because every owner of record would be notified through a tokenization of equities. And it would save more money for more people. It would bring down the cost of ownership of stock and bonds. So those are the type of financial reforms we need.
Right. Let's talk about tokenization. You want to know what Larry Fink really thinks? It's not Bitcoin. It's not Ethereum. It's tokenized everything. He said it live on TV.
I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. We will, and if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Translation, he wants stocks, bonds, real estate, and retirement funds on-chain. Not for decentralization, not for freedom, for efficiency, surveillance, and fully stack yield extraction. And the rails he's choosing? Ethereum-compatible chains. Not Bitcoin, not Solana, Ethereum. Because ETH isn't just a full chain. It's becoming a financial operating system for the programmable asset world. This is institutional architecture in motion. Let's talk about BlackRock's tokenized fund, BITL. Yes, the name sounds like it was pulled from a meme contest, but don't let it fool you. This thing is serious yield, real assets, and on-chain settlement. Built on Ethereum and powered through Coinbase and Securitize. What's in it? US Treasuries, stable, collateral, tokenized exposure. It's boring, it's clean, it's fully KYC'd. But here's the thing, it's proof of concept for the new financial stack. One where BlackRock doesn't just manage assets. They issue, track, and settle them on-chain without touching the mess of crypto-native infrastructure. You think BlackRock cares about MetaMask? Nope. They'll wrap this all up in TradFi UX and ship it to 100 million boomers who think Coinbase is still a credit union. How ETFs are reshaping access. Let's zoom in on the retail and institutional impact. Before ETFs, getting crypto exposure meant opening a separate account, navigating crypto-native platforms, dealing with wallet keys, and praying your exchange didn't get hacked or subpoenaed. Now, you can buy Bitcoin or Ethereum like you're buying shares of Apple, through your brokerage, inside your IRA, with exposure that fits into your portfolio models and compliance frameworks. That's game-changing for retail investors, especially the hands-off type who never wanted to download a browser extension just to buy $50 of Ethereum. And for institutions, it's the golden goose. Pensions, endowments, sovereign wealth funds, they weren't going to self-custody Bitcoin on a Trezor, but they will buy a BlackRock ETF that settles through the NASDAQ. It's crypto without chaos, exposure without education, and that's what makes it so scalable. The ETH ETF isn't just bullish for Ethereum, it's bullish for access, allocation models, and every asset tied to that base layer. Bigger strategy? This isn't about Bitcoin mooning or Ethereum flipping anything. This is about BlackRock slowly absorbing every part of the blockchain ecosystem that generates yield, trust, or compliance. They've got Bitcoin exposure through IBIT, Ethereum exposure through ETHA and NewSpot ETF, tokenized assets through BITL and pilot funds, distribution rails via Fidelity, Schwab, and every retirement plan on Earth. And soon, tokenized money markets, digitized treasuries, maybe even a BlackRock dollar stablecoin, fully backed, fully regulated, and designed to make USDC look like a lemonade stand. Larry Fink isn't here to innovate. He's here to repackage. Take the best parts of crypto, cut out the volatility and quarterly reports, then scale it to the entire TradFi universe. It's boring, it's brilliant, it's inevitable. Now, here's the wild twist. All of this institutional energy, it's going to leak into DeFi, whether they want it or not. Because once you tokenize real-world assets, you need liquidity pools, lending markets, yield platforms, insurance, identity, infrastructure. Enter DeFi. Platforms like Aave, Compound, and Curve suddenly become candidates to integrate tokenized treasuries. You could see BITL tokens used as collateral in blue-chip protocols. And that's just the beginning. Layer 2s, they're the new Wall Street. Base is already linked to Coinbase. ZK rollups offer privacy and scalability for institutions. Optimism is getting adoption from both developers and regulated players. As TradFi pours in, Layer 2s become the sandbox where programmable finance goes full beast mode. KYC optional on one end, fully regulated on the other. It's not DeFi versus TradFi, it's DeFi becoming the infrastructure for traditional finance. And BlackRock's just the first elephant through the door. Final stack. Larry Fink didn't just change his mind about crypto. He changed his strategy. He realized he didn't need to fight it. He just needed to wrap it in trust, tokenize the yield, and distribute it through every channel already plugged into Wall Street. And now, he's got Bitcoin. He's got Ethereum. He's got real-world assets flowing on-chain. And soon, he'll have the infrastructure, compliance stack, and user base to rebuild capital markets from the ground up. You don't have to like it, but you'd be smart to front-run it, because the BlackRock invasion isn't coming. It's already here. Only ever click the official hardware link in the episode description. Skip Discord promos, Twitter DMs, or meme giveaway hypes. Your keys remain sacred. Stack smart, stack daily, and I'll see you degens tomorrow.
Wallet like a dojo, got my private key. Stealth like a ninja moving BTC. Fighting these bears, call me on me. Bull runs hit hard like a Jet Li spree.